Politics is full of what ifs. What if Abraham Lincoln had not been assassinated? What if Gary Hart had not sailed in the good ship monkey business with Donna Rice in 1987? For me, the great what if came in 1992 after Democratic rising star Lena Guerrero was appointed to the Texas Railroad Commission by Governor Ann Richards. She was running for election to the commission when the GOP discovered she hadn't graduated Phi Beta Kappa from the University of Texas. In fact, she had never quite graduated. That ended her political aspirations. Until then, Lena's career had been on a rocket. She was elected to the Texas House of Representatives at the age of 27 and made Texas Monthly's list of the best legislators in 1989. She spoke at the Democratic National Convention in 1992. Totally bilingual, she could mix it up with the politicos, the oil barons, and the farm workers. I'm convinced she could have been president, and the US would have benefited from her passion, magnetic personality, and bipartisanship. Think of her as a Latina version of Bill Clinton, and you'll get the picture. So this was a long time ago. Why am I bringing it up? Well, because I knew Lena and I cared about her. We were high school classmates in Texas, meeting at Mission High School in 1972. Back then, she was Elena Guerrero, before she started calling herself Lena. She charmed me as soon as we met. I was 14 years old in October 1972 when I wrote in my journal, after the football game, I saw Elena. We walked side by side, for a while. I'm really starting to like Elena. She has a really nice personality and she talks to me, something precious few Anglo girls do. On my 15th birthday, I wrote, it's beginning to be the highlight of my day in English class when I get to talk to Elena. I desperately wanted to date her, and in fact, we did go to the favorites dance in 1974. We had the dream date that I imagined, as I wrote, on one slow dance, we just got out there, round and round. Everything so nice, honestly and truly. I closed my eyes and felt her against me. I thought, world, go away. Soon after all this, it'll be over and done, and I will be back to the salt pits in reality. I moved my left arm from her waist to her shoulder to her hair. God, I loved it all. That marked the high point for Elena and Van. Mostly, I experienced Beverly Hills 90210 levels of teen angst and hurt feelings. I once wrote, I've been bitching all day about her, and Mom finally said, okay, so take the hint. But we always remained friends. I became her court chronicler, sensing Lena was a girl on the go. I took pictures of her as the student council president and collected every scrap of Lena mobilia for when she hit the big time. I wrote her a congratulatory note when she joined the Texas Railroad Commission. She wrote back to me in the gloriously old-fashioned commission stationery. Here's my Lena file since I've been keeping for about 45 years.
Wow.
There she is on the cover of Texas Monthly. So I saved everything. Lena stayed loyal to her friends. She attended our 10th and 20th high school reunions. I have photos of her having a great time at barbecues down on the Rio Grande. After her fall from grace, a reporter contacted me for a profile of her for Mirabella magazine. I shared materials from the Lena file. He quoted what she wrote in our senior yearbook in 1976. Hope that someday I'll need a good press secretary at the White House and that you'll be around to fill the position. Well, that never happened. Fate dealt cruelly with Lena. Her political career imploded in a bonfire of opposition research. The final blow came a few years later when she was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor. Our last contact came in 2006 at our 30th high school reunion. Too sick to attend, Lena still chatted with several of us on the phone. We sent her our love. She died in 2008. She was 50 years old. So that's my Lena story, a small part of it anyway. To this day, I treasure our conversations and memories I have of dancing with the teenager I knew as Elena. the girl who might have been the president. Make America great again? I can only hope in another dimension, Lena Guerrero is raising hell right now to make that happen again. Thank you.